Welcome back to the Voracious Resurgence. Going in to do some monthly quests and plant some wild grass seeds with the Moogle, but talked to Moogle and I never thought this day would come, Kupo. Indeed, it seems just like yesterday that we first met here. I have watched with wonder as you grew before my very eyes, Kupo. In fact, I heard many tales of your boundless bravery from my friends across the world. Every time, it made me feel much like a proud parent would. It was like I was right there with you, Kupo. That is why I ceaselessly cleaned your mog house, merrily managed your belongings, and watered your plants. How come they died before if I didn't give them crystals and stuff? Alright. I couldn't really think of any other ways to help you, Kupo. However, I heard about the trials and tribulations that you have been through. Valhalla, the Maelstrom Mage, Chaos, Kupo, now I can actually assist you. It is time for us to joyfully join forces, Kupo. We can discuss details at the Stone Circle in the Lothian Plateau. I'll be waiting for you there, Kupo. You go on ahead, and we'll see each other soon. So we'll head to the Lothian Plateau, Carbuncle Summoning Circle, and continue the Voracious Resurgence. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Next, we'll take the Unity 99 warp to Lothian Plateau and head for the Summoning Circle. So from here, look at that, huh? All the times we passed by this lake, leveling up. So we head towards the Summoning Circle and we'll get a cutscene. Then we'll have to run through Ordell Caves. Be a little long run. We'll speed it up a little bit. While we're running, make sure you subscribe. Like, share, all that. Okay, look out. We got a goblin and grow. Hey, grow. Look out. Will he get us? I don't know. So let's see, what do we want here? Something over here. Let's check this. Surprise, it's Kupofried. Fate hath brought us together once more. Word of thy deeds reached our hallowed halls, Kupo. Oh, it's my magnificent master, Kupo. You have tirelessly toiled on behalf of this world, Mephisto. Indeed, I have heard much of thy bravery. Thy sayeth that thou art to take up the prime weapon and wield it to great purpose. Dost thou remember me? I am Kupofried. The god of darkness, Odin, hath sent his demon servant to instruct me on how to guide the people of this land. 'Tis no small import that I have summoned thee and this Moogle here today. I'm afraid that the situation is much more grim than the one 5,000 years ago, Kupo. 5,000 years ago. Upon its appearance in Valhalla, Chaos was accompanied by the Maelstrom Mage. Two entities with such power betwixt them is quite the conundrum, Kupo. Chaos draws upon an endless supply of magic from the astral plane, and then bequeaths that magic unto the Maelstrom Mage so that he can wield various spells, Kupo. Of those spells, thou must be especially careful of his ability to project powerful phantoms. So, be fighting all of his summoned creatures. Thou hast already faced the peril of a phantom of chaos, yes? The Maelstrom Mage appears to be capable of producing such powerful phantoms endlessly, Kupo. Furthermore, he is a masterful manipulator of those who are weak of will. That is why I believe Odin hath ordered that the Maelstrom Mage be defeated first, Kupo. 'Tis why we need thy assistance. However, I fear even that will not be enough. We must also call upon the assistance of the most powerful beastmen to be found in the remote reaches of the land. That's where we come in, Kupo. You see, we Moogles proudly participated in the battle 5,000 years ago. However, we are not particularly potent fighters, Kupo. Therefore, we served as messengers so that we could unite the wild and woolly world of beastmen. Unfortunately, the world is faced with the same situation as 5,000 years ago. There's still great animosity between many of them, Kupo. It would help our cause greatly if we can forge a bond between them, Kupo. Therefore, much like 5,000 years ago, we must restore the great kingdom of Kupalika. Humph, 'tis not a pursuit where we can afford to make any mistakes. 5,000 years ago, there was a kind and gentle Moogle who went by the moniker of Moglesse. Moglesse was entrusted with the most difficult negotiations. He frequently found himself surrounded by many hot-tempered beastmen. However, he refused to give up on his task. Though his pom-pom did not escape unscathed, he was successful in his rather earnest endeavor. After the battle, Moglesse was accepted by many of the beastmen, and none dared to attack him again, Kupo. It served as a promise of peace and prosperity, and that is how the Moogle kingdom of Kupalika was founded. 'Twas my duty as the kingdom's 7th sovereign to ensure that it lived on, Kupo. However, a great struggle erupted betwixt us Moogles. Our kingdom, one born through the forging of powerful bonds, was doomed to failure once its own internal bonds bitterly broke. Yes, such bonds are incredibly important, Kupo. Forgive my failing of focus. But I need thee to understand, Kupo. Thou must understand what is truly important. We know we must reforge the broken bonds so that we can all come together once more, Kupo. To that end, there is something we must ask of thee, Kupo. There are a number of powerful warriors who have gathered to offer us their amicable assistance. They are currently training in order to take on the Maelstrom Mage and Chaos, Kupo. However, there is a group of belligerent beastmen among them that refuse to fight by your side. No Moogles, nor even myself, have been able to convince them otherwise, Kupo. Kupopo! They refused you too, King Kupafried. Indeed. I believe our only hope is for the two of you to personally plead our case to them. The two of you? You wish me to accompany Mephisto, Kupo? Yes, you have both known each other for some time now. You are acutely aware of each other's strengths, Kupo. Yes, you're right. I promise to do my best, Kupo. I ask that ye be careful. Thine encounter may go beyond mere words and require immediate intervention. If so, I'll be sure to hastily hide behind my magnificent master, Kupo. King Kupafried, where should the Moogles go? Very well, leave it to me, Kupo. Now then, we must arrange to meet up. Let's head to the bottom of the cliffs to the south of here, Kupo. We must traverse Ordell's caves in order to get there, though it can be a most treacherous trek. I'll go on ahead, Kupo, 'cause he can fly. He's gonna fly right on down. So, let's use our mount. Which ones we got? Ixion. We'll be taking the noble steed. So we're heading to and through Ordell Caves. And fast forward the video, we'll keep the sound regular. We'll be there very, very quickly. But there's still a lot of area to go, so it's better than Instaport. If you're not aware, just recently added a video about the producer switch from Matsui to Fujito. Fujito as new producer, and there's a lot of uneasiness with the announcement that it makes it sound like the staff is just like doomed if they're working on Final Fantasy, a AAA MMORPG title from a multi-million-dollar company, like it's a death sentence to be working on Final Fantasy 11, and they need to just pursue future careers because it's just so tragic that they're working on international title played by millions of people. But there's also some things to look forward to. They're going to be upgrading the servers. You wouldn't do that if the game's just going into maintenance mode. There's been several times in the past where it really felt like, what's with the shift of focus? Really, I'd say it started back with about 2009, when instead of getting full-fledged expansions, all of a sudden it switched to the add-on scenarios with no new areas, simply like a battlefield area. And then all of a sudden, okay, why aren't we getting new expansions? Well, they're, secretly diverting their resources to make, what was it called? Codename Rapture. That's Final Fantasy 14, Codename Rapture. And so basically it kind of slowed down work on this game. And then but still, we continue to get new areas and actually lots of content. Abyssia came out with what people really had asked for as the reason that this all occurred. Level cap raise, increase in strength, easiness, trying to get the people that would be newly playing to be able to quickly catch up to the max level characters. What this also did was allowed everybody to level every job pretty much a day each. But there's still quite a bit of content in the game. I remember at time was I had actually moved, so I took a little break and then moved, and then came back and then found out, oh yeah, they released Final Fantasy 11, and I thought, oh my gosh, they've changed it, and there's no more EXP parties. That's really pretty sad. Even though, for the year before that, I kind of had all my jobs pretty much level already. I had like 10 jobs at 75, and really wasn't XPing. Do like events and go farming, but did I go the right way? Well, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, tried that, and actually was enjoying it. But then, even as 14 was getting better and better playable, and getting rid of the stuff, adding content that it needed, because I was just looking for like the Final Fantasy 11 experience with the new upgraded everything. But it was basically like all the lately, well, like every MMO does, it's just released with like in a working state while they're still working on it. But so then came back to 11. That's when I did most of my time in Oblige from 2011 to about 2013 or so. And then there was a lot of notorious monster fights, farming, fighting enemies, and like actually good quality battles and everything at the time. I don't know why I did it that way. Alright. And then eventually they had added like Void Watch and all that, but it's kind of do Void Watch only. Event to do was Void Watch. I did Dynamis, did daily, upgraded to Kikoku, and then very exciting, upgrading that, doing the trials for that through Avisia, and then eventually it was like, okay, I'm just only gonna be doing Void Watch to upgrade a weapon that I'm gonna only also use in the Void Watch. It just seemed kind of so went and took a break to actually learned a bunch of how to create a MMO and all the UI coding scripts, all that. I did that for about a year and realized that me doing all the work it'll take me like about 3 years, and I just wanted to play guitar, and then took a break to switch back to recording some music. And then anyway, eventually came back to Final Fantasy 11. Found out that, oh my gosh, there was a full-fledged expansion, Seekers of Adeline, and came back during that. And the start of it was actually pretty well done. The zones looked pretty great, and I mean, they were pretty good looking. And as you're going through the missions and getting stronger and everything, and slowly getting up, because it wasn't like an instant jump to eye level 19. You had to try to do different battlefields and everything, and get up weapons to upgrade, and like, okay, your level's like 105, 107. Now you can go a little harder. You can do the Reeves a little easier, and then eventually finally beating the boss in that area, and then pretty exciting. And then eventually, okay, there was an announcement of there will be no new mainline stories. We'll be adding the Voracious Resurgence, and then nothing else. So let's go look if more Bulgers up. Maybe somebody's camping him. Ha ha ha. Oh, look at, there he is. I will just leave him in case someone wants to beat him. Alright. And they've added the new end game of Esha, and fighting new notorious monsters, new content, and okay, that kind of built up, then kind of fell off. There was a little lapse. Working hard, ended up having a son and all that, and then came back to okay. Now they've added Omen, Odyssey, different end games, and they're going to be doing a Voracious Resurgence with a new storyline. How exciting is that? Everybody's coming back because the announcement of the 20th anniversary, and the hopes that there would be some things people would be looking for, like graphical updates, user interface updates, new content, different timeline locked content, things like that, things to look forward to. And then the big announcement was actually like a website full of interviews. But I mean, appreciate it, it's very exciting, but I think everybody was looking for a bigger bang on the 20th anniversary, like some big new type of content, new type of game relaunching, resurging, as the title says, the Voracious Resurgence. And I probably went too far. Let's see where we're at here. What's this right here? Alright, and we've made it through Ordell Caves. We're now down here. And then now they're moral of the story is they're not just maintenance moding, they are investing in server architecture, increasing the easiness to add new content in the future, and that's really what's going to be happening. Be able to continue the greatest game ever. There's nothing of interest here. Oh no. Okay, I thought that was where we needed to go. There we go. Moogle meeting. Go over here. Yeah, I agree. Why should we listen to what people have to say? Give me prime weapon. Yeah. How many times do we have to explain this to them, Kubo? Master, we need your help here, Kubo. May I have your attention, Kubo? This here is the mighty Moogle Master. Yes, the very same adventurer responsible for restoring the legendary prime weapon, Kubo. Kubo, you don't think such a feat is worthy of being considered a heralded hero? No, they just trade in 3 items and have an upgraded weapon. Kupo, that's easy for you to say. Think about it, Kupo. Nobody was able to do it for thousands of years. Nobody could do it. Nobody thought about doing it. In fact, nobody even tried to learn how to do it, Kupo. Nobody but my marvelous master here, that is. Do you see what I'm saying? It's easy to follow in the footsteps of others, Kupo. This is a better way. Have you tried it this way? You should follow my suggestion. Naturally, adhering to such suggestions is not wrong. It is both prudent and proper to heed the wisdom of others. However, it is the courage to suddenly stray from the path that leads to new discoveries, Kupo. That is what it means to be an adventurer, Kupo. Furthermore, that is what makes my master such an awe-inspiring adventurer. understand what you say, but still, people can't be trusted. Our anger, resentment, and hatred know no bounds. Kupo, why don't you get it? It doesn't matter who my master is, Kupo. Chaos and the Maelstrom Mage are everyone's enemy. We must work together or else all of us will be decidedly devoured. Joining forces require strong hero. My master is very strong in arm, strong in will, and strong in luck, Kupo. If a Moogle says it is so, then you know it is true. In that case, we must have a test of strength. It is the only way. Kupo. My master, looks like I made them mad, Kupo. Forgive my feeble negotiation skills. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. And then we enter the burning circle. And we get ready to enter the burning circle for our battlefield, I guess we'll call it, for one of the final fights for the Voracious Resurgence. Enter which the Moglesse Oblige. IDs up through 2 have been registered. Oops, I missed what it said. Something about IDs of 2, so it means 2 people did this today. Hope there's more. You'll be unable to participate if you add any more members. Are you sure? Definitely. Alright, so the battlefield is being prepared. Now we wait. Okay, the battlefield is ready, but we gotta click on it again to enter. And here we are in the Everbloom Hollow. Guess we'll summon Matsui P. He's still working on the game. He's in the game. Okay, so we got the and it looks like a mage, warrior, probably a dark or something, and a monk or a thief, I don't know, ranger probably. Alright, so which one should we go for first? Probably this guy. Oh, let's eat some food. Let's see, I have the warp ring still equipped from last time I went on. Serum used in the Nagling, Blurred Shield, Sakpata's unaugmented. All of it are Universal Black Belt of Cornelia. I think I just got that for the counter. And then, oh look at that, I can still upgrade this. Alright, here we go. And the battle is on. And it looks like the fight should be not much trouble. Some of the fights in the past, they actually had they're like ramping up the difficulty on them. Actually add some custom rewards to all these fights. It'd be pretty fun to just get to use the old seek party search function that's not used at all. Bring back that, let people party up without doing it through a shout. Hey! I want to be in a group. Anybody have a party going on? Yeah, there's a party over here. What jobs do you got? Alright, so just beat them all down. Hit the war cry. It'll drop down. These guys are going to be helping us to defeat Odin, or Chaos. And end it with the big skill chain. Oh, Kadalda messed it up again. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, Guar. Too strong, I admit defeat. You guys forgot to do your limit break quest. You need to level up, then come see us in Valhalla. Now, do you understand? Do you recognize my master's greatness, Kupo? Ah, it was a trap. Have you settled your differences? We need you all in order to face the traitors. Duke Alcus. Well, my recruits, you have been briefed on our plans. Harazu emerged from the gate to the underworld that appeared in the throne room of Castle's Vault. That place is currently suffering from severe instability, and he has used his magic to seal the gate to the underworld. Therefore, Odin is unable to give pursuit from Valhalla. That is why we have been ordered to first defeat the traitor Harazu so that we can remove the seal on the gate. Kupo, yes indeed. However, the one who challenges the traitor is likely to face considerable resistance in the form of his powerful magic. Therefore, you recruits have been ordered to undergo the necessary training before facing him. You must build up your resistance to his phantoms and prevent yourself from falling under his control. Yes, Harazu's phantoms pack a powerful punch. We mustn't let them trick us into attacking each other either. Kupo, Master, surely you're immune to Harazu's tricks. Can you handle Harazu's phantoms? Should I say probably not? We'll just say definitely. Should I pick probably not? I knew it, Kupo. That is correct. In the unlikely event that he is able to control you, your weapon will help you resist his magic. The weapon is able to devour souls. The pain of its soul being devoured will be more than enough to take down the phantom. Yeah, that one tick a hit point lost there, and then just go nuts over that. It sounds quite powerful, Kupo. That is why Mephisto here is our ultimate trump card. However, the throne room is unstable and is currently guarded by a chaos phantom. Was supposed to be the Duke talking. Therefore, we require a unit that can keep it distracted until our hero here can defeat Harazu. You lot have been chosen for that mission. You must be brave and overcome the Chaos Phantom. Now then, my recruits, if your fears have been allayed, then you must proceed with your training. Boom, 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 boom.
I have a quick question, Kupo. What happens after my mighty master defeats the Maelstrom mage Razu?
Once the traitor is defeated, all his spells will be revoked. The seal on the gate to Valhalla will be broken and the Chaos Phantom will vanish as well. That will force the real chaos to reveal itself.
Kupo!
The location of the real chaos is unknown. Odin believes that it is also due to Harazu's sorcery, and even if it's not, defeating Harazu should force chaos to appear due to the link between them. Wherever chaos is, we know its goal is to pass through the gate from the underworld and enter Vanadil, so that it may devour all in its path.
How frightening, Kupo. If such a horrible thing happens, what should my master do?
If only Odin could restore the power of his left eye. However, there is little time remaining. The fate of this world rests with you and that weapon. At any rate, your first task is to defeat the traitor Razu. Once you have finished your preparations, gather in Zarkabard. Once your protectors, the Destiny Destroyers, finish their training, I shall send them to Zarkabard as well. But I need a treat.
I wanted to serve as your proud protector too. However, I am too weak to be of use on the battlefield, Kupo. Therefore, I shall continue to focus on dutifully defending your Moglesse. I know that you will emerge triumphant and return home, Kupo. I shall be waiting for you to, and I will be sure to see you off on your next amazing adventure as well. It may be a bit early for such an adventure, but I want you to have this. Look at this whenever you're feeling down. I'm sure many magical memories will come floating back to you. Now go forth, and don't look back, Kupo.
And the journey continues. Oh my gosh, we've obtained the Platinum Moogle Belt. What could it be? It is right there. Hit points plus 10%, magic evasion plus 15, damage taken minus 3%. That will help us resist the Maelstrom's magic. Alright. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and we'll play some Mario.